This morning on Leonard's Look, changing lives with a step in the right direction. Mike Leonard takes a look at a very special school.
From those first steps in Maywood, Illinois, to the top of the artistic stairway, New York City. It's an incredibly steep climb, but
dance lifts you up.
As does Miss Lois Bauman, she of the funny haircut and boundless enthusiasm. Miss Lois has spent a lifetime teaching dance to the children of Maywood, a down-on-its-luck village of 32,000 just west of Chicago. To a visitor, the contrast is striking between the many who have given up on Maywood and the one who has not. This married mother of 6 who has sacrificed her own financial well-being by renting, then transforming an old downtown building into a polished jewel of elegance and grace. Miss Lois calls her dance program Stairway of the Stars, and to keep the lessons affordable, she and her family have gone without many of the basics, like health insurance, just so others could learn the basics of a transcendent art form.
Without that, I don't even know where I would be, seriously.
Craig Hall is a soloist for the New York City Ballet, and he credits his first teacher, Miss Lois, for guiding him to the spotlight, as does Devin Pullins, an internationally acclaimed dancer, teacher, and choreographer, and Purdy Bauman, Miss Lois's daughter, and a Radio City rockette, just 3 of the many whose lives have been altered by the gift of balance and poise.
They're offering hope and giving children dreams.
We just knew what we wanted to do to help the community, to help the surrounding communities and the children.
Joined by another daughter, Heidi, and former student Tiana Shern, Lois, now in her 60s, dances on and moves on with her husband Ernie to further expand the cultural horizons. They established an organization called the Maywood Fine Arts Association. And then, in a boldly symbolic move to reinvest in their struggling hometown, the Baumans raised funds to make a bid on buying, then renovating the downtown building they had rented for over 3 decades. It was their dream come true, until that Friday night last March, just a few weeks before the deal was to close.
I went to bed and I felt that night that something was burning. I could smell it from my window.
A fire had started in the second-hand store on the ground floor of the building. In a matter of hours, the dance studio, the costumes, the music, the props, the photographs, all of it was gone.
The fire broke my heart.
And rebuilding, and it's so hard after 30 years for them to rebuild, and it's hard for us because we're here, so it's hard to help.
But those who can have pitched in. A Maywood church offered temporary space where other professional dancers, once taught by Miss Lois, have come back to teach the children of Maywood a lesson in loyalty.
You can't just let them down.
For their sake, we're gonna overcome this.
How? Just as they always have, one small step at a time. For today, Mike Leonard, NBC News, Maywood, Illinois.
Still to come on a Friday morning, Maroon 5 right up on this.